I'm back. Hello, indeed. I know it's been a while. It has been almost exactly a fortnight since I have graced your screens with my presence. I'm very glad to be back, that's for sure. But more than that, and yes, there is more than that, I'm very glad to not be dying of RSV. Dying. It's essentially a difficult cold, and it sucks. And it knocked around my entire household. It wasn't fun, it was survivable. It made us incredibly tired. We managed. The poor baby K suffered it. He doesn't know, like, what it's. Well, he knows what it's like to not be sick, but this is probably one of the first colds he's ever really experienced. I gotta tell you, buddy, it doesn't get better. At least in this circumstance. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm glad I survived too. It was certainly unpleasant. I may have been a little bit delayed going live because I was asked if I could just take a quick look at Emma Stitch's computer to see why Stardew is not responding, and that poor thing is spending a lot of CPU cycles doing something. And I am going to, with consent, with approval from the owner of said machine, I'm going to get at that fucking thing with a hatchet, and I'm going to remove whatever the fuck is causing that slowdown. Now, I don't want to sound like too much of an asshole, but I do believe it is in fact 400,000 tabs. And when I when I say too much of an asshole, I mean directly to other people in the chat too. There are too many tabs open and it's stealing all your RAM. And sure, that's just a Chromium issue, but there's other things going on. Why is something called Fitbit stealing 0.02 megabit per second of hard drive? Like, hard drive time. That's insane. What the hell's going on? No way. That's a shoddily coded app by someone who doesn't really care. They just want to steal your heartbeat data. Oh my, look at the time on my Apple Watch. The Fitbit app is a gravy bastard. Mine? Oh shit. Usually I'd say I have so few tabs, but I've actually got quite a few open right now because I'm looking for something specific, and it's... I, one, have been parenting and running a Pathfinder game and supporting Emma while she's parenting and, like, doing an assignment, and, you know, like, busy stuff. So it's taking a while. So I haven't been able to find it. But if anyone knows how to get, specifically... display. If you know how to get a 2008... Why am I transparent? That's... actually pretty funny. A 2008 Filipino drama series? I'd love a little assistance because it is proving pretty difficult. I'm back. Because a lot of people are like, just get the one that was actually mentioned in the meme, man. And I'm like, it's a trilogy series. What if... You can't miss out on the first one. Yeah, I'm an anti-tab crusader, that's for sure. And so I have a lot of tabs open to represent the search for it, and I haven't had like the hour or two it would take to actively determine the first level of how difficult was this to save. And then it's like up to 20 hours of searching. Do I need to get myself into other language torrent groups? Which has happened. I know, Violets. It's... it's coming... My anti-tab crusade is, like, coming from... Oh my god. They are braiding via tabs. They're being scamps via tabs. My anti-tab crusade comes from, like, a practicality standpoint. Because I'm like... If there are so many that you don't use them, like... There's not a lot of point in having them open. If you need to search your tabs, they're pointless. Oh, they're bookmarks. You should use bookmarks. Bookmarks are useless because you don't use them. You can sort them. I sort mine. Close all their tabs. See, that'd be great. Like, I can't do that. That's actually too mean. I'd rather hit people. Jesus Christ, that's great. I'd literally rather hit people than close their tabs on their behalf. That seems weirdly too mean for me. It is for your own good, right? He's got a really good point. Yeah. Can love prevail between two people who are destined to destroy each other? She-Wolf, the Last Sentinel.
Too dark to tell.
If I went back in time to the Philippines to pick it up, like, yeah.
I bet they're close. Watching.
A TV series is in 2008, also torrented? I don't know. That sounds pretty hard. God, I'll figure it out. Make you. Good God. I believe I have a previous requirement to look after those thighs too. So like, you're just racking it up, Cleric. Be careful.
Yeah.
God.
There's more where that came from. Wish we had stone or steel.
Maybe that's the point. I want to sums it up. Do I want it? Holy shit. Willa, no way. If possible, dual language. Get subs and dubs. I'll be able to obtain it, and I'll use my own ripping tools to apply a different audio track to it. The meme, the joke is, a child had unfettered access to an iPad and was learning Tagalog because they were watching Filipino vampire drama series. And like, that's fucking funny. That's amazing.
Pretty, but it can take a beating.
Given I haven't even started playing games in French because that would be, I don't know, that would be good practice, but that also sounds like a lot of work. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should. That sounds great. Play Elden Ring in French? On guard? What the hell is that? Main gauche? What does that mean? Left hand. Mon? Gauche.
Blood, this is heavy.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm still learning French. Slower, but it's happening. If I'm updating people about what happened in the last 2 weeks, I've gotten really annoyed at my current university unit. I'm not being too public about it, but I gotta tell you, I'm not pleased. And it wasn't just because I got a bad mark, but that certainly didn't help. We're hoping the next few units are really great, because it'd be great. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take a look at that in a little bit of time. I think, like... See, that was the tier 2 of difficulty. Do I download each of them from YouTube? And I'm like, okay, we'll give it a try. Sounds good. Yeah, I can do that. I've got a YTDLP to make it so I don't have to click each individual one, but I'll manage it. Yeah, okay. So, fucking goddamn it, comrade. All right. I gotta make it clean. I gotta make it clear, right? I don't need to make it clean. This unit, cancelling and diversity, is the worst one so far. And that makes me sound like an alt-right grifter. And I'm disliking it because it's not going into enough detail or practical detail or even sensitivity to make it feel like I'm learning literally anything. It feels like a diversity lecture they have at corporate workplaces that you go for an hour, but I've got 11 of them, one every week. With a lot of strained silences as a lecturer says something incredibly obvious, then we wait. Tick box, yeah. And in the end, that should be really important. But it's just not. And the marking is fucked. Yeah, we'll take a look at it later. I like that it's a core unit, but it needs work. What they should do, in a way that would not be biased to me at all, is hire some sort of diversity or like maybe DEI specialist, you know, someone with a university qualification and an interest in the area. Has got like experience and can be hired out to do things and help out others. Like, I think I know at least one person like that, right? One or two maybe. And then that person who developed a course could also say in the marking rubric, HD++, if your name is Jimbles, you also just get a HD. Which I don't actually want, because that sounds... I'd love to spend more time on the subject and actually try really hard on it, but it just feels like we're not doing that in a way that's effective. So, oh well. Hey, I want to play Baldur's Gate. I want to play Baldur's Gate. I've been thinking about Baldur's Gate, and I've also been thinking about Kingdom Hearts, but it's Baldur's Gate night, so let's play some Baldur's Gate. Huh? Where is my sorcerer? Varamus, what are you doing? You're just terrible at jumping off things, aren't you? We're going to leave you here until we teleport, because I bet we'll find a transport rune here before long.
I bet they're close.
Good to see a friendly face.
Load in those textures, buddy.
Whatever
So-
I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom certainly wasn't this. A glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
Lovely.
One way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Oh. You can't fast travel and you can... you dick. Stay on target. Na 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 na. That's not light. That is dim light. No, bright light, not dim. So that'll work. And turn. Come on, you'll be fine. He needs a torch. No, no, no.
On my way.
Don't you fucking dare, everyone. Good. Okay.
No one back home will ever believe this.
See? We made it. Congrats, everyone. It's a longside +1 just sitting around. Quarterstaff plus... Oh, God, we should steal all this shit. Very responsible.
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
Anyway, last time we were playing, we came here. We met some Harpers, including Jaheira, and I was pretty excited about that. So let's... I guess we just gotta go straight in before we can learn more.
Just about do. Just about?
Hey, that's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Goddamn flaming fish.
We need all the goddamned help we
I
can get.
serve the flaming fish. I expect a bit more decorum from a flaming fish soldier.
Want me to shine your boots while I'm at it?
Yes?
Easy. He's a bit on edge since the incident.
A bit on edge, my arse. Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them
Oh,
bloody
what a good little
cultists.
baby K.
Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
The Absolute's taken him then. No question about it.
No. Say no more. Saving Dukes is one of my specialties. Actually, let's see. I was there in the aftermath. I don't suppose Councillor Floric made it all the way here.
Sure did. For all the good
That's
that does us.
cool, comrade. Good job.
She's inside. One of the
I'm
ground
really
floor
glad that
chambers.
like she's continuing to get good work.
We need to talk to Flora.
I'm kind of hoping all of the
Guess
voice
she'd be a
actors in
goddamn
BG3 get
counsellor
on
to get
with
room and board around
successful,
here.
brilliant jobs. I don't know if they will, but I can hope.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
I don't think we're going to get much out of people until we head on in.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Hey, it's Cannon! Let's say hi.
All right, let's say hi to Cannon. Congrats, buddy. Glad you're still alive.
Got a good sense for horned freaks, and that ox is one of them.
Karlak.
Good finding, good sharing. Yeah, that counts.
We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
I don't know if it's...
You run off into the belly of the beast. There's something I need to
I
tell
don't know if it's all just good
Well,
acting,
two
but
things.
it's also good
Good news
direction
and
too.
Bad news.
Well, which do you want to hear first, Karlak?
The good news, obviously.
God, you're good.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
What if the... Let's let Darren speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
The bad news might be
I don't
you're going to
enjoy saying
explode.
this, Karlak, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow, and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can.
Oh, shit.
It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
That's all I need to know. Do it.
I mean,
Please.
go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen. Like,
well,
good.
all right.
Intrinsic
Shouldn't take long.
motivation as well as external motivation for your characters is a great way to continue, like, working on drama for a little bit in a way that would be impossible or really difficult, very unsatisfying to live in real life. They make narrative work really good, and that's how they work in a narrative
Same as
really
last
well,
time.
which is like
You'll need to install it yourself.
the big idea
Should do the
behind the Genesis system's major trouble or obligation, right? In an Edge of the Empire game, you're in debt or something.
So did it work?
And
Only
in
one way to find out.
whatever the Rebels, whatever it is, I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head, which is a bit embarrassing. I never actually ended up playing it. You've got your obligation to the actual Rebel Alliance. Pull her into a hug. Come here. You big lug.
Thank you. I can't believe it.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you
You're
go,
a great Labrador, and we
there's
wouldn't
something
have
I
you
need to
any other
tell you.
way.
That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material.
No,
plane
dude, we've been
indefinitely.
through this trauma
I
already.
know you know that,
Oh, okay.
but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you.
Oh ho.
You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
Uh-huh.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus.
Cutie.
I won't stop trying to figure out a cure. But at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
But what if... First things first. Karlak, you have touched back. We ought to celebrate that.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Hell yeah. Complete? Quest complete? Good job. Look at that. I wonder if she can still go into overdrive. Probably. It wouldn't take that away. Anyway, Ox.
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed, I am.
To see you made it too.
I remember you from the grove with the druids. But I think you were taller then.
Hey. How'd you make it through the shadow?
On the double. One hoof quickly following the other.
Thanks, man. Nice to see you, little ox. Alright, Karlak, what you got for us?
This is the best day. The best day.
I'm so happy for you, Karlak.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Can I recommend Will? Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
It's toasty in here.
That's Karlak. I don't know why he keeps digging like that.
I should speak up.
132?
No, still incapable.
I remember you from the Druid's Grove. Are you ready to reveal your secrets yet?
Not for you to know.
Yeah, persuasion. Looking fucking okay. Let's just give myself advantage and then guidance. That'll do. Stuff you can... doesn't cost anything, huh?
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
Okay, this isn't asking for trouble or anything. Very reasonable.
Are you satisfied?
These are the least bovine thoughts I've ever seen. What are you really?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Is that a threat?
That's up to you.
Whatever you are, you're coming out of hiding. Now!
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Strange ox. I mean, that'd be pretty funny. I don't think that's the case, but... let's actually take the ensnaring strike. See if it works. Yeah. 1d6. Worth a try. Nice. Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Okay, so
Just when I think I've seen it all, at least it's dead now.
shape-shifting or disguising yourself. Well, that's pretty good. All right. We're going to keep that, right? Got a silly hat now, yes, please. Oh, well, that's fascinating. We learned the secret of the ox. Though I kind of feel like potentially there was more to learn if I didn't threaten it right away. But hey, you live and you learn. Sometimes you live and you don't learn enough. Anyway, other like Discord server news, my friends, my lovely audience, my loyal followers. Lol. I have fucked around quite a bit with a mod that makes Stardew Valley into essentially a headless server. Analyze it to remain persistent as much as possible, and time freezes when there's no one but the host who's not currently playing involved. And if you'd like to join us, I have written a guide as to how to do it. And it's a lot of fun, though it is potentially a bit too taxing on computers' resources for poor cleric bard to join us. Though I am in a bit of a Stardew frenzy, so I'm certainly hoping that a lot of other people want to join and share the things they're discovering and enjoying about Stardew Valley 1.6, Stardew Valley Expanded, Escarp, and Ridgeside Village, because I am nuts. You can't stop me installing mods.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Well, if Emma's computer continues to misbehave and we buy an entirely new one, well, we'll pass it down via hand-me-downs. Smell the wine first, eh? One from Jack of all trades. But what if... yeah, okay. Negative 1d4? I don't think so. That should be enough. 2 to 5. Going for 10. Oh, you son of a bitch! What if? Yeah. I've already been promised that... oh, Puzzle Plus is not working? Hold on. I'll make sure it's turned on. It's probably not. Hold on. CloudBot itself turns off every now and then. Likely because the fucking thing wants me to spend more money. What did I say earlier about having to spend too long? Oh, for God's sake. Parenting instead of messing around with stream. This is one of the examples. Opening Authenticator so I can log in. Nice. Smell the urine first? Definitely. I guess it does kind of look, now that you mention it, it does kind of look like urine. Like, maybe I... fuck off. Maybe I don't want to turn it on if you're going to give me Puzzle Plus for 1,000 years. Anyway, you're good to go. Pop it in for me. See if it works. Continue.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass.
There you go, buddy.
That is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly. It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh, I thought one would be enough. Drink the wine.
Bottoms up.
Astarian Galen Lizelle's like, you fucking idiot. What are you doing? Hermit, if you're offering to drink Jahira's piss, grats.
Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
This would be fascinating, right? Imagine if you were the Dark Urge at this point. What do you think the DC is on this? 6! Ah! Ding, ding. There you go. There I was, suicidally overconfident.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you.
I love how we're like, no, not really.
People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Tales of the undead are often exaggerated. You sure you killed him? Actually, that's a fucking dumb thing to say. Let's do it anyway.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned.
I love how Shadow
Not
Heart's
only
back
does
there
General
wearing a dark
Godric Thorn
justiciar
live again,
mask.
It seems he is
It's
no
fine.
longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here,
Fuck, okay.
commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
That was quick. You think I can kill him?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Godric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
The glorious True Soul Slam Shadows will be the performance of a lifetime.
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited.
Well, don't be
I
mean.
promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this.
Okay, I guess you're not being that mean then.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Godric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
Well,
Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
reach him. The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon.
Oh,
Isobel, a faithful cleric of Seluna, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Roll map the region, which was corrected by hand as the surroundings were explored. The notes include the entrance to the sea is blocked by powerful curves, Moonrise, a hub of wickedness, Toll House and Embankment, point of attack, distillery, supplies, abandoned house. The shadows lengthen. On the greater healing potion.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Alright, if you insist. Funny that, like, says, just pick them up. It's for the Hat Masters, yeah.
Welcome to our
So yeah, I have been obsessed with Stardew, having a great time.
A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting.
And I sincerely hope that a lot of people have an excellent time with it.
Well,
Including me. I'm having an excellent time with it too.
I guess
I love
was.
being a beneficent
I mean, you
host
should
and
avoid
a,
fighting for devils if you can.
like,
But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
just exploring the new things that I've installed via mods.
Bam, bam. We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid? If you like monster
Will?
slashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Dude.
Who's that? A lovely chap.
Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Howdy dick.
Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudges and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way.
She's
Fight with those,
fucking
and you
great.
might find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Scamming? Scamming with it? No. Kid really looks up to you. That's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
God, these characters rock. They're so good.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Congrats, Mattis. All right, you got any... This is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
What a good attitude to have. Okay, you got any stock of... or an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do have something pretty special in stock. A key.
Is this
What
a
does it
scam?
look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to
Buy a
find out.
shitty old key.
Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
I'm being scammed by a child, but of course I'm doing it. That's so good. I'd like to buy it from you.
This is a valuable piece, so it's going to cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
That's way too little. Here, keep the change.
Are you serious? Thanks so much. I've got to tell Mole. Last night's best bargains right here. What are you looking for?
What you got? Yeah, I'm giving the refugees too much money. Oh no. Just AC? Gee, of course. Yeah, we need that. Okay, sell your junk. There we go. Jesus. Kind of dark. All right. Stereo. You need an arrow? No. Asterium. Okay. The armor +1 we did not need. I keep expecting a barter window because I've been like used to it. That's what I've been, because I finished Fallout 1 and 2 during the time I've been live, and then we don't wear the Absolutes brand, thankfully. Ooh. Okay, well, we need that, clearly. Oh, wow. Well, we need that. Spoon of salt in it. Oh. Maybe you can cleanse it. Attitude 0. You should love me. Come on. When it comes to acrobatics and AC, this should definitely be on Lazel. 2,000 gold. Do I want to spend? Let's actually swap to barter. What are you wielding instead? Okay, yeah. Don't need that anymore. 60. Fucking being fleeced by this child. Why is Slam now carrying it? It's very silly. Keep her cool hat. That one's actually very useful as soon as I put them on someone. Ooh. Yeah, so the child should respect me, right? Because oh no, because he fleeced me. See, here I was like, but what if you're like, yeah, buddy, it's definitely worth that money, and then you hand it to him anyway. But I just don't think they respect you if they successfully fleece you, right? They just go, lol, you're an idiot, and then they don't. You get no respect. No respect, I tells you. Dr. Justicia mask compared to... No, we don't want that. It's not as good. Spider step boots. Immune to being in webbed. I just can't equip you? Kinda wish you could equip from this menu, but I guess not, right? It almost certainly has something to do with the fact that I've got so many people in the party, which is always causing a lot of trouble. Don't need that anymore. This sort of screams. A perfectly normal thing to have, and don't worry about it. 1d4 or 5 to 50. Yeah, Jesus. That worked. Maybe you just can't change shoes. No. The things you definitely actually need, like the protection against bludgeoning compared to slashing, like stuff that's useful if you're thinking about the fights before you enter them. I just need to tell you, that's just not me, man. Think about things before you do them? No. Not when I'm trying to entertain all of you. Like, I'm trying to keep up a patter while I'm just selling shit. Otherwise, it'll be so sad. You get to keep your cool hat. The Protecty Spark Wall. The first one to spell save DCs, that's not a small thing. That's incredible. Why have we not changed this over yet? Good job. Alright, cool. You get to keep wearing it. Oh, that's a wizard and a half. Look at that, man. Nice hat, dude. Nice hat. Probably can't use a staff in one hand. Like, it's definitely both hands. It's versatile, never mind. I'm so pleased. Stop a stupid boo-all. Exterminator's Axe is actually pretty good, so we're going to keep that. But the American Harper, no. No one needs that. Alright. Now we're doing okay. But, like, acrobatics and AC. Wait, let's keep the mithril or just in case. We don't need all the poor coins. Like, here we are, we're doing the stuff. The selling the stuff, the inventory management. The shopping episodes, they call it, in actual play TTRPGs. But I'm not surprised they cut it out of a lot of games now. Streamed games. Like, good move. It's not strictly necessary. Sometimes it's really good, though. I can hear Baby K complaining in the background, keeping an eye out to see if someone's like, come rescue me, please. He's trying to eat my face. It's driving me mad. But I mean, I don't expect that right away. That's just what it's like being a parent. Sometimes you recognize that your child is trying to eat you. Trader will be pleased with this offer. Yeah, because they're getting stuff out of me, but I want some of my money back. I picked up a lot of random junk that I don't need. It's probably about time I sell it. Like bones? Empty bottles? Come on, Jimbles. A courgette? Ridiculous. Well, we got to keep the Nutbuster. All right. Rotten cheese? Yeah, we'll get rid of those. Poor little guy. I'd have opinions about teeth too. By weight. They were causing that much trouble. I'd expect like the ore, the mithril ore and whatnot to be Store all of these in shit I read once. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh boy. Alright, that should do it, to be honest. Give me the gold. Barter. Done. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, I took some of your only useful items, so I'm pretty pleased with myself. Oh, because these are shoes. I kept trying to put it in the shoes instead of boot slot. Jeez, that makes sense, doesn't it? No, you need that. Lightning Blast. I'm going to give it to Varimus because we're kind of... Varimus is going to be wearing as much of the sparky stuff as he can get. Now, Karlak, you can zap people with rays if you need, right? Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. Karlak is going to run up to enemies a lot of the time. Speedy light fit. What if we send that to Varimus as well? Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, we don't need the boost to just give Featherfall right now. I think we're okay. There you go. Look at this guy. He's got so much lightning. Sparky boy. That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. God damn it, Jimbles. Puzzle mate. The speedy light fit. Feet. Go to Varimus. Yeah. Yeah. Efficient mini armor. I don't care. Dashes take a similar action. Lightning charges. Awesome. Like, it's probably pretty silly, but we're going to give it a go. Can't be electrocuted. Good. Remember that one? Like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be wearing that. Ah, but what if I do? Alright, fine. You can tell when the developers are like, you want to do this? It's going to be very silly. You think it's funny, like... You'll go, well... That's silly, but I bet you like it. I actually want to go by weight, and we're going to send a bunch of stuff that Slam is holding elsewhere. For example... 3 hit points is still worth it, though we're getting to the point where maybe not quite. That goes to Asterion. That's going to go to Asterion. That's going to go to Asterion. Oh. All my scrolls going to go to my scroll boy. How often are we going to get charmed anyway? I think it's going to be fine. Someone write this down. Just so we all know, when it happens, that I almost quite literally asked for it. Yeah. You can't send... Wait. Did that work the way I expected it to? Oh my god. Absolute game Changer. Did you see that?
More activity among the cultists, Mum.
Right, good. Let's get out of
Preparing
here.
to march, I wager.
Thanks for your patience, everybody. We're gonna go upstairs, talk to the priestess of Saloon.
Don't be shy.
I think she's out here in the moonlight. No? I mean, to me, I thought it would make a lot of sense, but I guess not, right? Raphael? Sure, as soon as I find him. The hell's Raphael then, huh? Her own self. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my very lungs. I cannot get it out. It will never out, this death that reeks within me. There are some things that even the Moon Maiden cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. I should never have come back.
At the ready.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, back downstairs it is then. Last night's best bargains. You got it. His Majesty, eh? I've heard about that cat. Alright, I see him. Just giving a cheeky quick save. It's a lot of hit points, Raphael.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me. I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief.
Yeah, fair.
Do you play Lance Ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Maul's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
I'm glad we got that.
He's laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
So, what's wrong with there being a little filth in you? I don't imagine Selune is one of the divinities that is interested in sex and sexuality when it comes to elven or dark elven divinities that want that. You want Calistray. Let's fucking cheat. Why not? Calistray's wrong setting? Well then... Elistray. So Calistray is wrong. Elistray. God damn it. Look, he's not wrong. You're looking for this one. Night, K. I was thinking of Pathfinder 1, who is not specifically of elves, though elves do like her. I'm often thinking of Pathfinder 1. DC 10? Raphael's gonna see through this immediately. This isn't gonna fucking work. No problem. But the kind of sex that involves having like filth inside you, less likely, right? I like that Astarion likes it. That's good.
How's that for Callumsham rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
You will consider it, won't you?
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Hands off.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm.
No, she didn't. Is that why you're here? To play games?
To play the game. The vast lance board of souls. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal.
Ooh, Astarion backstory. Let's get into it.
If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns
Hotter than Wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. A long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
It says, dude. And the other one says, sweet. What are you talking about, Astarion? What scars?
You haven't told them. And you've kept your clothes on this whole time. How unlike you. Why not let them see? Don't be shy.
God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you.
Motherfucker.
Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Well, now you know.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? I could have helped. He's gonna hate this.
Perhaps I should have.
Wrong.
I'm not exactly
Jimbles is
used
wrong.
to asking for
Okay?
help,
Make that
and
clear.
well,
Jeez.
help. What's done is done. So how about we stop talking about it and just get on with things? Although
Thank you, Lexi.
I should probably get dressed first.
Maybe not, Mum.
As soon as I'm finished.
Astarion puts his clothes back on. That's good, automatically. I always find it pretty irritating when they don't do that automatically for you.
Blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Yeah, it's fucked, Will.
Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
We need to water away from Raphael before it's too late.
We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But
No.
I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
Okay, so if she doesn't,
Then Raphael collects
So-
another trophy.
the description of Will being like a bit plain like white bread is not incorrect,
You've
right?
seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom.
But he is refreshing and it is nice. You know, it is really good to have a good person in the party who's doing his best, and it's not as like unique, but it is really good to have one, at least one in the party. Let's talk to this cat called His Majesty. Yes, please. Theskian tactician.
I say hiss!
What's got your whiskers in a twist?
This is my territory, and you're in it.
My intentions are pure. I only wanted to admire you up close.
I'll allow it.
I love that Asterion likes that. Quietly admire the cat.
You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay, quite the specimen you are. How did you come to this place?
I slinked, of course.
Oh, good boy. You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting around here?
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
Cat. That's a cat, baby. That's so good. Thank you, His Majesty. Sage. Theskin tactician. Ah, a good man. Hey, Barkus, got anything new? Noble feline. All of this inspiration just going to waste because we're already at max. Ah, well.
Good.
I told you I'd help rescue Wolverine and the others. This is my first stop.
I haven't forgotten. And as it happens, I was making something to help you on your way. That is, if you're still going to help Wolverine and the others.
I am. He's not the best. I think Tara is the best cat. Of course I am.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store.
I love Tara. I hope she turns up.
Type of smoke powder.
Do I need to, like,
All the bang and
fuck
boom of the
Gale? Because
original
I swear I'll do
extra
it.
Surprise. I call it the brilliant retort. You'll need it if you're going
Maybe
to
you have to
survive
play
this
as Gale
cursed
to get
place.
Tara, and that would
You'll
be
need
sad.
it if you're going to get into Moonrise
Because I want
Towers
Tara.
and help the deep gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it.
Yeah, it's just a Trism, sure,
If you're
absolutely.
going to save Wolverine.
But she's got the attitude of a cat. How did deep gnomes get trapped in the towers?
They didn't get
I know,
trapped.
I will.
They
Such
were
a shame.
kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them, well, with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours.
Act 2 comes out swinging, right?
Thus, I will make it.
You know, get some background on multiple. Anything I can do to help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac. No.
No.
But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Barkers. Fucker. Jesus. Does he count as a vendor? I guess. Small. Alright. Gotta talk to Kelly.
Pretty as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
I have. I guess I gotta find the cleric, huh? Huh. Maybe she counts. Or not.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but
Seems
the
like
others told me
a
how
short
you helped
joke.
us.
Maybe don't do
A
that.
pity. You pulled them from one death trap only for me to land them in this one.
You're fine. What happened? Where's Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him.
Oh, jeez. Are
We
they
were
Moonrise?
ambushed out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze. Begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us.
What?
Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place.
Why did Zevlor ask
The
him to
others-
surrender?
Maybe the cult got
He
them.
was so tough earlier.
Maybe the curse.
Have hope. You survived. I'm sure the others did too.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
We're gonna do the trying, trust me. Rollin'. So there was an innkeeper's key somewhere, and there's an innkeeper's lockbox over there, so we're going to break into it. Not right yet, but I'm sure we
There's
will.
another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jahira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Want to talk about your sorrows instead of drowning them?
I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
I heard about the attack in the Shadowlands. I'm here to help.
Oh, sod off. I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Then it's my responsibility to bring them back.
They're my responsibility.
And what are you doing about it, Roland?
You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from El Dorel? Maybe not, Mom.
I would, but I could, Loxy. How satisfying that would be.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
Am I blind, or am I just, like, cannot find the cleric? I read her diary and she didn't appear to yell at me, so I'm all out of ideas. Jahira said she was upstairs, but... Upstairs on the balcony?
I want to have a word.
Oh, out the fucking goddamn it. Okay, past her room. Yep. Very appropriate. Congrats, 366 now. Hi. That was a well-deserved puzzle plus, I gotta say. Where is she? Right there. You walked past it 3 times. Oh. Ugh. Now, where did I leave the moon? Oh, there you are. I heard you got some filth inside you that you need to examine. Some internal things that need cleaning. Give you a tune-up.
The true soul who's going to
Clear the
save
pipes.
us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
It's a lot of really smudged eyeliner for a good girl. What are you up to? And you? I've heard you're the protector of this inn, the banisher of shadows.
Myself and
I am Slam Shadows. Please don't banish me.
I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists.
It's all thanks to this lady, Disciple of Shah.
But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing.
I hope they didn't wake up Baby K.
Let me guess. Jahira sent you to beg a protection spell
Probably
of
not.
her favorite cleric.
That makes sense, comrade. A little bit of bleach. It's a magic miracle solution.
It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune
It
to
hurts.
the lesser effects of
Perfect.
the shadow
Hmm.
curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
You two should kiss about it. Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketherick is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Yeah, they are pretty
While you're
good.
busy at
I
the
like them.
towers, I'll be sure to... Wait,
You'll be sure to wait.
do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Oh no. The screen went dark. Oh no.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
Oh no.
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
Not a man with sexy wings. I say we follow the winged freak.
It would be your doom. And mine.
Oh, well I guess not then.
So, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick alive.
Let's probe his thoughts for more information. 6? Great. Excellent. Huh. Concentration cat's grace. Well, we don't need cat's grace running right now, but I think we're okay for it. Let's go. I want to kick his ass, yeah. That's the plan.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind.
So Ketherick's a jerk, as far as we know, right?
More important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're gonna need to find our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will...
Oh, I didn't install that mod. Oops, my bad.
The Absolute. Of course.
You got it, Emma Stitches.
Believe them, Marcus.
We'll take a break a little early.
Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
I don't think we're letting him kidnap you. Sick. No, Mole. We like Mole.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Okay. I'm looking for Mole. Roland Harper. Alright, she's been kidnapped then. Let's deal with the problem at hand then. Alright. You don't need to move. Now, remember for friends, we're going to just keep an eye out on that timer and not spend too long. We got the Bane on him. That's all we really wanted.
Come along, Isabel.
No. Roll higher than that? It's not happening. Rats. All right, Jahir, you gonna do some...
Excellent fertilizer.
Druid fighter. She's cool as hell. Oh. No, that requires a bonus section. Anyway, you'll get there, so go and hit him. Actually, no, that might... Yeah. It might just try and throw her off. Anyone else notice that, picked the same voice for Varamas? Because I sure did. Oh. Jesus Christ, dude. It's not that. Jeez. Now, what fucking button did I press that changed the camera so poorly? Keyboards. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, comrade. Thanks, Ever Stitches. I sincerely bet she could die, and that changes the plot a little bit, but doesn't ruin it. We're all pretty good at that. Did that hit? There you go. And why not? This is gonna miss. Or it'll be effective for once. Are we impressed? I am. Thank you, Luxie. Very good. Too close. All right. He's on one. Can't see any from this balcony, so we do need to go further across. You're going to use dash. And you're going to use a regular dash to get all the way over there. We'll just here, I guess, because we can't see them pretty easily. No. It's perhaps a little sad that I didn't go eagle, so I can't like get extra lots of damage for leaping on people, but we made an effort, and that's pretty good. It's still a very barbarian thing to do, so we should be very impressed with Karlak.
Time to push my luck again.
Sit. Nah, not a chance. Come on, Timuro. Nice. Good job. Is this the last one? And 10. Alright, thanks everybody. I'll leave you with combat music and we'll be back in a little bit, okay? Be good. Okay, fuckers, I'm back. I'm very happy to be back. Everyone say welcome back, Jimbles. Everyone say welcome back, team. Everyone say we're going to beat up those flying jerks real fast. Can we get there? No! We're celebrating our victories together? I thought we were a team. I thought we were a unit. Hamstring the fucker. Well, we tried. No, she doesn't have a high athletics check. We're going to do our best. Thanks, Violets. Good to see you. Blast. That's the spirit. It is nice to take a moment to look after the baby. Baby K is a sweet guy. I don't know how you managed it, buddy, but I'm not going to argue.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
You should take a look. Jeez. Do you like that? I know. Look, low mechanical complexity.
I'm fine.
So many characters. Still fun.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time.
Oh yeah, Martini.
And that was no random.
Dirty Martini actually added a little bit of brine, and it's good.
But they don't know about you.
First time I made an intentional.
Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed.
All right, pretty intense. I believe it.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me,
I was actually thinking about you when I made it, Hermit, because he did say you like Dirty Martinis more than others. And, like, with the aesthetic and with the things I'm trying to reach for, that's... I should like them too. I do. Actually, hold on. I need to get sluttier. There you go. You should. I know it is hard to catch you in real life, but certainly special indeed. And that's why I and many others want to extend our PC and Mac Stardew Valley Slotathon, where I am hoeing myself to most of the town, and I have not chosen the person I'm fucking. But, it might be Jarek. Marcus told me Ketheric wanted you captured, not killed. Why?
why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality.
Jarek, the other farmer.
I can understand why he'd want me dead.
Ooh, very
Without
good,
me
Lexi.
keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for
So I got
why
a
he
slice of
wants to
bread
take
and
me
added quite a
alive,
lot of butter to it, toasted, so that's pretty good.
and I don't want to find out.
That and
Now
some
we have you.
oats are probably going to be dinner.
I hope I won't have to.
I had a huge lunch, like the extra large sized chicken burrito from Cerberus. Once I take Ketheric's head, you'll be safe again. Oh yeah, I also caved and got another bottle of Blasphemy, the chocolate whiskey from not 3 Mills. It's not 3 Pines Brewing. It's 4 Pillars, yeah. And that's going to be really exciting. Love that.
No mercy.
No, Archie Rose, not 4
Ketheric
Pillars.
will have none on you. End this.
I've had it before and it's excellent. I use it in a lot of really, really good cocktails, and then I finished it. So glad I bought the shirt, for God's sake. That's all it is. Great Club +1. Fuck that. Well, you're my sneaky, sneaky man. Shifting corpus ring. Nice. All right. My play parasite specimen just went straight up here. Will does not want to use it. Yeah, fair. So, like, you can convince people. Weird that Varamus doesn't want to, because you can't convince him. Gal's all for it, which we're not going for. Slams are kind of charm, passive feature. Shield of Thralls. Yeah, we can give Astarion some, I guess. It's just like... It's not going to charge. It's not really his thing. That one's pretty good. Stage fright. Is an action to use? Like, he's got enough. Instead, let's just do that. There you go. Call the weak, huh? But it just sounds so mean. Who wants that? There it is. Oh, jeez, okay. Very effective. Imagine these ones near the edges of the brain. That's totally fine, right? God, how hard would it be to convince Lae'zel? Yeah, get on with it. It's going to be great. What do you mean Lae'zel is not proficient with heavy armor? I'm glad that's changed. That was insane. What do you mean? I've still got will. It still thinks I have will selected.
Sometimes.
There you go. That's better. Can't get crit. Also can't get crit. I need to change this. It's not... She doesn't need both. I just... They go together. That's all. Alright, Gale. Put on the silly hat. Even if that's very appropriate. Very good, Emma Stitches. I'm glad. Do you have heavy armor proficiency now that you're a healing cleric? Yes, you do. I'll miss the Dark Justiciar mask. But not being able to get crit, like, that's much more important. Right.
Don't mind if I do.
Why don't we ask Jaheira? Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mol.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
We can also replace our melee weapons back from torches. You crave blood? Jeez. Was Astarion got to you, or you just getting a little antsy, huh? Right, everyone's got their weapons back. Alright, kids.
Mol would do the same for any of us. You know it. But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You didn't beat up the harpies?
You know what Mol would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us.
I beat up the
Seeing
harpies.
what's out there, we wouldn't stand a chance.
You stay put. I'll bring Mol home.
It's our job to bring Mol back.
Look at him. He's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mol would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mol is family. Bring her back, please.
Don't disappoint the orphans. Alright, yeah, of course.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Where did that innkeeper's key go? Him? Come on. Innkeeper's journal? Brilliant. May the Moon Maiden protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred, only to find the entire masonry had been raided and all its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. They get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me, but I would not deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Ketherick has promised any who do not convert. Hey, Shadowheart. Ketherick's a dick.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Hey, Roland.
We won't even have to go out into the shadows to die now that the cultists have found us.
Grow up, you shit. Nobody else is dying. I'll deal with the cultists.
Oh, I'm sure they're cowering in their heavily fortified tower, knowing you're on the way.
Man, they should. You see my hat?
We can wait. But Baldur's Gate can't. If you have an alternative in mind, please do. Patience. He may know a way through the curse. You don't even know if he'll ever recover.
The journal script is antiquated, but its pages look like they've been barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10 day ago, but that bastard toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they have something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketherick Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. Not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. Yeah.
I missed that. Awesome.
What?
I just want to go home.
I'm working on it, man. I promise.
If you have an alternative in mind, please propose it.
I will save those little shits.
Here goes nothing.
We'll keep an eye on Isabel. If they send anyone else to snatch her, we'll be there to stop them.
Think you can patch the holes in the ceiling? Because that was pretty bad.
Begone!
Oh, sorry, kitty.
What now?
Would you like to
I'm
trade?
sure you would.
I summon warm, comfortable pillow. Didn't seem to work. 76 for 2 skills. It's actually pretty good, to be honest. That'll do for now.
Now, if you're done rifling through my things.
Marcus, don't be a dick. Come on.
I need a quick word.
I knew Marcus well. Never suspected a thing.
Not so highfalutin now, are you? There's just a list of names.
Taylor's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking. We can wait. But Baldur's Gate can't. If you have an alternative in mind, please.
A Harper's testimonial. The last stand of Ketherick Thorm, chosen of Shah. The pursuant text describes a battle between Ketherick Thorm's faithful and magical Harper forces. I do not know what magic the Dark Justiciars summoned to our plane, but if it came from the weird, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers. For 3 days their dark bolts cleaved our ranks. On the 3rd day, and as his men and women last began to fall, Ketherick entered battle.
I've known Marcus for years. To think that he would turn on us, on me. You did well to defend Isabel.
And I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Taylor's doing her best, but he shows no signs of waking. We can. He still won't speak.
Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Hi, Council.
Hells. I know that voice. Will? In Timora's name, what happened to you?
The Hells have had their vengeance, and I doubt they are done with me.
Be prepared for Hell's Rebels, the other adventure path.
Fate has no shortage of troubles to burden us with. We believe the cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in?
Not yet. I'm heading there shortly.
Merciful Timora. That's the first piece of good news I've heard since Elturel. But I'm not pinning all my hopes on you. I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements.
All right.
The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me
It's
to
Lord
Zarya.
Gortash, it's fine.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable
God, I love
influence since
martinis.
then.
Lord Gortash? I thought he was no more than a counselor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell.
Yeah, she was
We'll meet
instrumental
again,
in
God's willing.
dealing with the Barspawn crisis. Like, we gotta wake this guy up too, apparently. Art color.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
Oh boy.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
That name he mentioned, Nathaniel, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and
I believe
over
it's part of
ever
Slam's hat,
since we
yes.
found him.
The best hat. Can he hear you?
You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me.
What's wrong with him?
A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even who want to be seeing you.
Never heard that tune. Might be an original composition.
Maybe he was a musician.
Search his body for any indication of a preferred instrument.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
Let me have a look at him.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Well, first, medicine. TC 14, let's go. See that? Come on, man.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is.
I like that
Some
she just knows.
Personal effects, maybe?
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Flame color. Do you know where you are?
If he does, he isn't sane.
All right. Assignee, art color, rank, flame. To obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and its environs, headed by Ketheric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Orders. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. Note. The region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selûne, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Signed, Grand Duke Eltarn.
The House of Healing. What did he find?
I guess we go to the House of Healing.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Welcome to the cause, Karlak. I'm looking forward to standing with you on the barricades. Me too. We'll make him answer for what he did to you as soon as we get to the city.
The city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Excited? Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Come on. Let's just quickly speak to Mattis and say, look, promise we're on it.
Mol can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home.
Thanks. Nothing for free? Alright. Look, Darkmoor the Wicked. What a good bear.
That's Darkmoor the Wicked. Imagine meeting him in the flesh. Or rather, in the hide and stuffing. Everything from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood was his hunting ground. Until a small army rallied to take him down.
Hey, Harper 2 Merle, did you survive?
I'd rather face Ketheric's armies than suffer traitors. Watch out for those flaming fists.
Alright, 2 Merle. Kind of intense. Hey, ran into Jolene at the store. She said you left a kind of intense message. Hey, Damon.
Nowhere safe from this damned absolute. Nor from shape-shifting cow blob things, though you made short enough work of that one. But had you handled it before it
I
handled
still
me?
think there's more to understand.
If you need something
And I'm
sharp,
bad for
there are
killing
a
it,
few
really.
things left.
You mentioned you could work interesting materials. What did you mean?
I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
I sense something weird out there. Give me some stuff. Found this metal in a place called Grimforge. What do you make of it? See? Glad I didn't sell all my adamantium.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
You're welcome. Just turns around and fucks off. Doesn't talk to you again. Like, bye. He retires, problem solved. At least he helped fix Karlak first, right? Is her quest complete now? She's still gonna explode, but now she can touch people?
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
It's just a dick made out of adamantium. Flawed hell dusk armor? Oh, jeez, what? Rare heavy armor. When you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take fire damage. You take one less. Fucking brilliant. Like, hopefully is my main thought there. No, she's wearing cool armor. Who else wears heavy armor? Only Shadowheart. I guess you're not wearing Dark Justicia armor anymore at all, are you? You look hot though, girl. Apologies for me because I'm definitely getting this wrong, but Slay? There you go. You're welcome. I'm not that kind of gay, my apologies. I didn't even watch Eurovision.
So might as well hammer. Need anything?
What else are you hammering? I found this metal in a place good. Yeah, okay, cool. Is this the same thing again? Do I get...
Perfect.
Do I just get another set? Oh, no. It's the... Oh, cool. Saving throws against spells. Gale can wear heavy armor. What does this look like? Dumb. Also dumb. Never mind. I hate armor. Why did I even ask? Here's the thing. I feel like he's going to wear it more. This is also when you cause a radiant shockwave. Look, I know the paladin armor and weapon makes sense, but we're gonna... It's fine. No, Jimbles. You'll get banned by Twitch. It's very boring, but 2 AC is really not anything to snort at, so let's... Man, you look good, buddy. You look great.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything?
We got more? Alright. Flawed hell dusk. What the fuck? Where did I get all this stuff?
Can't sleep, so I might as well.
Hellish
Something
Mask?
that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have? I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere.
I should have
These must have been a
kept
pain to
all
get
of
a
them.
hold of.
I didn't know you could.
So what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces.
I didn't even think about it. Oh, Larian, you're so good at inventing really clever ideas, giving you so much replayability. Maybe this will spur me to continue, like, try again with a Dark Urge.
Be careful who sees you using that.
Awesome explosive. Sick. Awesome. Great. Oh, look at this guy. That's, again, something that should be on Karlach.
Making me sweat.
Yeah, we don't really... Yeah, we don't really use that much. Throw unarmed attacks.
Looking ahead.
Cool. Alright, great. Let's get out of here.
Might be useful.
Trader?
See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe
It's like-
it.
Why not? Why is that person not wearing shoes? Who is that? Is that Gale? We got +9. We're gonna make it. Don't worry.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking.
Gale's just... Varamus is just not wearing shoes. What are you, a hobbit? No shoes. It's just not wearing boots. Yeah, because the speedy light feet were medium armor. Let's see if we can give him something. Let's get out of it. Let's go. Speak to the Harpers outside.
You mean to reach Moonrise, and I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
Shouldn't Isabel's blessing keep me safe?
Isabel's blessing is a palliative, not a cure.
Oh.
Some shadows even her magic can't counter.
Alright. Wait here, I need time to prepare.
My feet are planted deep till you return, but don't tarry. The greater the opportunity, the shorter its visit.
Good little phrase you got there. I like it.
We'll wait as long as it takes. As long as it takes for what? For the winds to blow in our favor.
Okay, we're going to continue exploring. Explore, explore, explore. The house in deep shadows? Fuck yeah, we'll investigate that. There's so much in this massive map we haven't seen yet. Progress the quest by, like, targeting the enemy? Not yet. Oh, jeez.
Signs of a struggle. They did not meet a pleasant end.
I did not feel good about this. File. Prison key. Storage key. Oh, man. We wanted to do our best to save these people. To help them. Oh, man. Alright, well, let's... It's frustrating, but let's go get some revenge, maybe. I don't think it'll solve anything, but... yeah, I was messing about Shadowheart in her underwear.
Shattered by the magic of the shadow curse. Utterly fascinating. Unless you happen to be standing on it, of course.
And I have, like, mixed feelings about that. Revenge. Ah, what an influence you have on me, darling. Because there is notable statement where I'm like, oh, great. Breaking through the stuff at the Grove. I certainly didn't steal all that shit earlier. It's a school of thought that's actually kind of aligned with the anti-shippers as opposed to the pro-shippers that are like, these fictional characters can't really consent to the treatment, so stripping them off and ogling their digitally created bits is a bit off, isn't it? And I'm happy to accept, yeah, it's a little bit off, but I'm not happy to accept you should not do it under any circumstances. That feels dumb. Right? And not in the sense that I just want to see those digital titties and that digital cock, but I understand.
All I wanted was to play.
I suddenly recognize that there is a line sometimes where people are treating digital or fictional characters really poorly, and it reflects weirdly on themselves. Like, how easy is it for an individual to treat, yes, a fictional person with such utter disrespect that it makes you feel uncomfortable with them, just due to how easy and or difficult would it be for them to treat you with disrespect? And I want to, as best I can, lean away from treating people and or things.
I saw it. Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
People and things with disrespect as best I can. And, like, I'll click a dialogue thing when I finish this line. It is odd. It is a huge, massive nerd thing and a very, like, maybe needlessly sensitive note thing, but it feels similar when people use established characters in fanfiction in a way that doesn't fit the character at all. Like jams them into, picks them up like action figures and slams them into each other at high speed in a way that doesn't feel right. But I recognize it's completely ridiculous. Someone's behavior in a video game doesn't necessarily, in fact, probably likely doesn't match how they act in real life in any way at all, dude. That's not how things work. But sometimes the person who asks Sonya Blade to stand completely still so you can practice fatalities on them 400 times, and it's always Sonya, the only character in that edition, the only female fighter in that edition of Mortal Kombat, that leads to it. Dude? Are you a fucking serial killer? Sometimes you don't know. Anyway, Warlock, Arcana. Another presence lingers near the boy. Study him. Try to discern what it is. Mage's friend. Gimme. I'll see how well we roll. Okay.
Unlike your patron, the presence isn't separate. It's more part of the boy. You focus your gaze on it.
Let's focus this gaze.
It's an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
And that's why I'm like, I don't think it's necessarily a moral wrong to take off Shadowheart's clothes and go, titties. Because, you know, like, titties are good. They're worth ogling and enjoying. But, in addition, I don't think it's really worthwhile to take off all the female characters' clothes and never the men, and install a nude patch that only affects the female body, and sometimes is, like, to make it even worse, only the conventionally attractive female-bodied characters. That makes them all naked at all times and they can never put on clothes. That just feels different to me in a way that kind of squeaks me out a little bit. But I still install nude patches. I just refuse to install them if they don't also include some cock.
Not that kind of playing, silly. I want to play a game. It'll be really fun. Let me show you.
The longest, most ridiculous... the longest, most ridiculous justification you can find for... boy, I like seeing people of my bisexual gaze. I do love that queer gaze. Focus that queer gaze. See what we can understand.
Child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
Gotta ogle everyone equally. Gotta ogle the potential ogle ability available to everyone. If that ogling only applies to one gender, a gender that it has historically been oppressed, then I'm less interested. You're not what you say you are. I can sense it.
I don't know what you mean. I'm just me. I have a mummy, a daddy, a pet doggy.
What are your parents' names? Maybe I can find them.
They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me or they'll be angry with you.
The boy doesn't like these questions because he has no real answers and perhaps no real family.
You want to play? No, sorry, I don't think they're coming back. Want to come to my camp?
I'm not going anywhere. I like it here. Now play with me or else.
You like it here. You want to play? Fine.
All right. I'll hide and you seek. Find me and you win.
And if I don't find you?
Then you lose.
All right, let's begin.
Get ready. And no cheating.
JohnZyxx. Whatever that means.
Here I die.
All right then. Aye, job's done. It's pretty good. Ooh, a rotten lemon. I feel like I should pick up that rotten lemon and or rotten banana and throw it at Oliver. But if that's not a quest-written interaction, it's just going to be, alright, start a fight. Yeah, alright.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, let's play again.
Good idea. You're smarter than some playmates I've had. They always tried to leave before I was done with them.
Like the gift
Try
Yankee?
to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
Shit, alright. Okay. Shit, alright. That's pretty fucked, I gotta say. What the fuck? We're fine. Don't even worry, man. Don't even trip. You're totally okay. Don't even trip, dog. Could be a problem. Have you seen what's happening here? I think we're fucked. I think we're in so much trouble. Daddy. Daddy. Please be the strongest daddy ever. Daddy. Great. Could swear Oliver was around here. At least he went invisible in this direction. Should we split up? That makes a lot of sense, right? Dash. Jump. Yeah, looks like... No, you can't get there. Okay, cool. You just stay there and stay hidden, okay? Clear area. Nowhere there. Okay. Bet little bastard's over here somewhere, isn't he? The next question is, how often does it poll for a perception check? Is it once per round? Probably in turn-based mode, it definitely will. Up. Because that's when I do it. I make the game poll for searching every time.
I could go for a good meal. Quiet.
Every environmental turn, and that's all. Okay, end turn, let's go. Varamus was spotted in the clearly lit area. He's right there. Well, now I feel bad. I didn't quick save. No, just take it. I didn't quick save beforehand, so like... We can't even retry without doing so much more, and don't want to do that. So, let's just take it, I guess. Take it on the chin. Huh. Come on. Yeah, I'll just kill. Like, what's the worst that could happen? It'll be fine. Too close? No? Great. Good. Bye, you son of a bitch. It's like, what's the worst that can happen? Or a vile oblivion? Like, good guy. How about you use your bow? Mummy? No, you're fine.
Go from here.
Okay, well... What are you doing up there? That's absurd. Where's that dog? Who knows? It's invisible. Okay. Good. Go on. Like, that's not going to turn out well. We know that. Daddy's lecture. Hey, Karlak? Baby, do you want to... No? Okay. Okay, I think I want to point out something particularly interesting there. I'd like to note that when you did the insight check to be like, what? It doesn't like your questions because it doesn't have answers. That's an excellent way to manage an insight check or something similar to say whether is this person lying. The answer is yes, they are lying, but how do you know that? Are you certain? What did you discover? You didn't get told that Oliver thinks he's lying. You didn't get told that... Must have sorcerer bonus. Okay. You didn't get told that he's an evil demonic thing. You got extra information that tells you something more to go on, and that's good. But it didn't give you so much that like says yes, no, maybe, whatever. Oh great, let's just do that. And I think that's an important thing to remember. That it's hard to manage. Someone rolls insight, they get a nat 20. I know now, right? And you're like, well, unfortunately no, like that's not quite how it works, but you certainly have an idea on yay or nay. No, okay. Oh, there it is. It was way off. Good. Disadvantage? Because of reeling. Okay, well, what if? And then what if? Okay. Yeah, set into a crit, why not?
Still breathing, despite everything, with haste.
Hey, Oliver.
I win! I always win in the end. You did
Staring
better
at
than
him.
most, though, so I'll let you go. Here. Second prize. You'll need it.
It should beat Oliver at his own game. He gave us a prize for finding him. Ring of Shadows. Pass with that trace. Yeah, alright. Listen. I'm gonna read your diary instead, weird kid. Dear diary, day 1. Nothing ever happens in this town. I'm ready to go to the gate. If Mother won't let me, I'll run away myself. She says my lungs are too weak for the smoke. But how am I living at all when all I do is milk the Rothe? Day 7. Ha! A strange fog is descending over our own town. Hasn't lifted in days, getting hard to breathe. Mother is eating her words, saying we should head to the city to stay for a while until it lifts. We go at dawn. Day 14. We tried to leave, but there are creatures from beyond the grave skulking around the outskirts of our land. It's too late. Day 21. The Rothe are all possessed, knocking down their fence, battling and bashing one another to death, dying and fighting again. The shadows are everyone right outside our window. I can't see more than a few strides out. Day 28. I'm not dead yet, but I'm going to die here, aren't I? I can hardly breathe. Why doesn't it get into our house? Why doesn't the curse take us already? Day 35. I can't stand this. I've been trying to write a memoir of myself, but it's still no good. I'm too weak to pen fine words. I'm going to die unremembered, be what may. It's getting pointless to cower here. There is nothing we can do about this all-encroaching dark. Tomorrow we'll walk out into the fog and I will laugh. With love, a farmhand forever to be unknown. Yoink! Well, that's dark. Jeez. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. The house in deep shadows. This is an excellent depiction of the Shadowfell. Creepy and weird and spooky. Oh, Shadowcast Undead. Yeah, well, that'll be fine. He certainly won't stand up and kill us, will he?
That might be worth a look. What's that?
Ah, great. Grey Scout's journal. Shitting there and his shitting scouting tasks. You, Dwergar, find another way through the shadow curse. Sure, right. Shitting there and whoever laid this curse knew their business a lot later than you do. What was that? Gnomes, I killed you in the Underdark. You can't be. I found your way through the curse. Shitting there. The way through the shadow curse is to let the curse go through you. Thanks, Herbert. Happy to take that under... I'll take that question on notice. Oh, no. Come on. Alright. Go the long way, then. Like that you get the blessing of Saluna and you can explore a little bit more to your heart's content. Though I wouldn't be surprised that, as stated, you fail to save her and there are consequences, TM. Probably one of them is that you don't get blessed. And therefore you're back to actually doing the mechanic of this place, which is have light or you'll get eaten. It doesn't remove that entirely, it just, again, probably places it further into those areas of deeper and danker darkness. Key! Yoink. Doesn't she? Oh, I don't know.
As I was taught.
Watch this. Perfectly normal thing to do. Hammergrim Mist Amulet. Oh! Damn right, you should take no damage from that. Oh.
An efficient path.
Blast scars. Spell and sword alike were used to ravage this battlefield.
Imagine the glorious din of it all. The streaming banners, the charging knights, the piles of severed limbs and heads.
I'm kind of dark, babe.
It's all the same to you.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Mazel lost condition. So who's Mazel? Oh, these. Whatever they are. Okay, well. Oh, they are all in combat. Okay, well, we did our best. Don't have advantage because they're surprised? Come on, dude. Invisible. Want you to stand there so they'll hopefully run right past you. Then you stab it. Oh shit. There you go, buddy. Bonk.
Another fight. Let's go.
They don't have too many hit points.
Another day, another fight.
Gotta get you to walk over there, given you've got random magical effects happening. Some more lightning charges. How do we get that? Good God. Just miss. Come on, Lizelle.
Stay focused.
It's not her fault, but still. Why is Will just there? Okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Damn it, Cat. Hey, Augustus. Yeah, absolutely it is. I find the game is just, like, way easier, sure. But more interesting when we have these beautiful, well-written characters interacting with one another. Because when you've got a massive dysfunction junction like this, it's quite enjoyable to watch them interact. You could turn up the difficulty, but I won't. Because in the end, I'm gonna... Yeah, like, do you want to replay it? Well, I'm a parent, so as much as I might like to, I probably won't get around to it. So, let's see these characters go through their ridiculous bullshit. Yeah, get them. This is part of the problem with rogues in 5e in general. They're kind of one-trick ponies. They get their sneak attack, better hope that works, and after that goes off, like, get the flanking bonus, but... The same way that fighters seem like they're often... Your choice is to... Attack, 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 attack. Okay, you're done. your rogues suffer the same sort of deficiency, where they are devoid of the choice to do much. And some less mechanically complex games solve that just by saying, well, that's all anyone does. Many powered by the apocalypse role-playing tabletop games are just like, well, all you're going to get is when you deal damage equal to your damage die. That's it, lol. It's up to you to describe it in an interesting way each time. But it's not surprising that there isn't a sufficient self-satisfying solution for many players who are looking for more of a mechanical complexity. So instead we move to something like Pathfinder again, with a 3-action economy, and your third strike is very unlikely to hit, which is supposed to encourage you to do other stuff, right? Anyway, I ran Pathfinder 2nd Ed earlier today, so it's on the mind. Not that I don't bring it up every time anyway. We'll probably rest soon because we've got some plot to experience, and let's... Beautiful. Just watch the good stuff happen, right? Well, if we got to spend all our spell slots, let's do it in style! Attaboy. Just can't reach it, can you, my man? We also, like, given I was playing multiple playthroughs, one of them is Stitches, where the characters were more normal, I took some liberties with the character creation and alteration by respecking some people. And that's fun.
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
Oh, thanks, Gus. You kept the idol of Shah from Grimforge, I take it?
Of course. I couldn't leave such a treasure behind. I'll find it a place of honor in the camp. I suppose I owe you my thanks. Unlikely I'd have found this without you leading the way. In any case, it was certainly not what I expected to find in the Underdark. I wonder... perhaps this is connected to the Dark Justiciars. This is no coincidence, I'm sure of it.
We do stand a clearly oblivious
Learn
girly.
more about the Justiciars' presence in these lands. It could be important. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church.
Very well, let's see if we find anything in future.
Thank you. I should have known you'd be understanding.
Dog Bobby is an excellent description, and, like, I think that's... Honestly, it's an interesting character arc, right? You have someone who's clearly should be posited as neutral good, but well and truly indoctrinated into the most obvious evil church we've had since the Catholic one. But, right? Like, every time we point out to her, hey, do you think perhaps these Dark Justiciars are evil? It's just like, nah, they saved me, right? Like, that's interesting. It's a bit silly. If your other players aren't on board with embracing a bit of the weirdness in that, that can come out as a bit cringy. Or at least, like, unreal. But the way it's being written here, it's great. And partially you could say that's because we can't ask a direct question of her yet. And if we do, she's going to dodge it, because that's how it's written. But when I'm writing a LARP that includes... like many evil characters, it's kind of encouraging to have this idea that they're around, still having a very good and important presence in the plot, and notably a good person, even though we're looking at him going, honey, what the fuck? Anyway, remember when you told me night orchids were your favorite flowers?
Rings a bell? Why?
Alright, so just so happens I have one right here.
Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking. They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you.
See?
I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid.
That's so good. I'm sure you'll come up with something in time. No, it's just a token. I don't expect anything in return.
Well, perhaps I can come up with something later. all the same.
Ketherick Thorn, what do you think of him?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up.
Yeah, babe.
I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
I want to talk about what happened with Lae'zel.
We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now.
That's good. I'd rather keep things friendly between all of us.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
I generally do, yes. It leans in another direction, but sure. Okay. Item. Oh, to bloom in darkest night. Gift Shadowheart a night orchid. Her favorite flower. She always knew. And then I ran out of text on the achievement pop-up. But hey, grats. I'm glad we got it. We're coming kind of close to the end of this evening. Jimbles does need to sleep because Jimbles is taking baby K into daycare tomorrow, which, look, I love the guy, obviously, but I'm pretty glad that we're going to have a day where he will be daycare's charge for a bit. Oh, we don't have the key. Okay. Well, you're definitely a rogue. What do you mean? What? Too high? Alright, teleport then. I'm gonna use all of your resources. We're gonna rest. Don't worry. We're in Act 2. Plot's gonna happen to us. We gotta rest. Did you see that? I rolled a 4. Idol of Selene. Well, that's nice. There you go. You can have a Shadowheart.
Craftsmanship. Wasted on Seluna. Maybe it can be repurposed somehow.
Moon Maiden, protect those of us who would not turn from you, no matter the consequence in this short life. Keep these artifacts of our devotion until such a time as we may openly infuse our spirits with your white light once more. Grant cunning to my brother Halfred in his efforts to conceal the rest of your relics. Let the name Last Light not be a portent. Let your moonglow continue forever and fill our hearts. Investigate this Lunite Resistance. Nice. Look, what did I say about working your plots, your character motivations into the story? I think this is just another excellent example. It's not the only example, but it's a great one if you needed one handy. Come on. So again, we've got this conflict between Shar and Selune inside Shadowheart, and here we're visiting a Selunite outpost. I mean, it's, a ruin, but it allows it to be on your mind at all times and bring up discussions. And that I often say when you're creating a character for a TTRPG or something similar, it's good to have like something you want to say in campfire scenes. Like if I was just saying, if I as a GM was to encourage you to say something like, okay, how do you feel about that? Tell other players about how you feel about that. Like, that would be an interesting way to do it. You have something interesting to say. Even if it's just as potentially as simple as, well, I'm not happy that we had to kill those people.
Playtime's over.
Okay, fuck.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude.
Kisses.
Perk up your ears.
She wants kisses.
Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Do you feel like it's a little heavy-handed, just how often they tell you to go to Moonrise Towers? Did they have an issue in playtesting where no one wanted to go there? Or is it just... It's a personal matter as well, but it is worth considering how often you want to do this sort of, like, guiding the player in one direction. All of us, we're going to keep fucking around for as long as we can. If this devil is so powerful, how did they manage to get captured?
Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed.
I could so kill you.
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his
Ooh. We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Respond to Will in your mind. Trust me.
Will relaxes, and your connection.
I guess we're good friends. Good friends. Mizora will rescue this asset if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
And now it seems a little more obvious as to why there's so much fan art of Mizora. Fan art and smut, of course. Because that humanizing nature of understanding that she is desperate in this circumstance does lead... Like, I liked her a little bit more when I saw that as well. The facade, the overconfident, the, my lovely pet that just does nothing for me. Certainly with an additional layer of this, probably makes a lot of people, their heartbeat felt somewhere lower than normal. Performance. Say you know a pact-breaking charm and chant a series of... No, that's not going to work. It's history time. Remember all you can about devils and their contracts. We're proficient in history. Don't fuck this up. You fucked it. So close. But what if... Hey. I was reading it out, absolutely, but it didn't seem like it would work. Ooh, pretend you've got a charm that will work. Like, she's going to see through that.
Recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract.
And yet the history seems to be the same.
Et nunquam ready.
Oh. Well, let's just do it. Abi diabole et nunquam ready. No, I think the intimidation will work better. You could always let a cult infect the asset. I bet they'd make a loyal thrall. Like, that seems the most convincing. We can't just pick the thing that has the skill next to it and assume it's going to work, right? Usually I do. That's my strategy. Always pick the thing that's got the... Use your stats, baby. But here, I think we need to pick the appropriate one.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand?
I know
Fine.
you're desperate.
I'll play your game, but I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation.
You've heard of this provision, better known as the You First clause.
Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
So clearly we've got to, if you, like... Karlak is still with us, right? So I'm actually more likely to believe that the game will in fact let you remove the obligation. Again, in other TTRPGs, they tell you if you manage to get rid of the obligation, replace it with another one. Just so.
Two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
I thought you hated me.
Such a strong word. We have our differences, but we don't have to, do we? I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think?
It's pretty good, right, Hermit?
Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just
He's wearing Minthara's camp clothes because I killed her and took them.
people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them,
Such a fucking politician.
imagine the power we'd wield.
And how would we do that exactly?
I mean, I assume there's some device controlling these things, so we find that. Murder some people and, Look, I'm not a details person, all right? But turning up and causing chaos has worked for us so far.
We'll do at least that
I'm just
much.
saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and liberate the world from this evil.
I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Such an idiot, Asterion. You can feed on me tonight if you'd like.
I was just wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
Alright. Friendos, it is 10 o'clock and that means we are done for this evening. Though I am desperate to speak to Gale, even though he doesn't have an exclamation mark, I'm wondering if I can get into his sexy, sexy pajama pants. Maybe after a bath. In any case, God, it has been great and beautiful to get back to you after such a long absence. It has been some time, that's for sure. We took a fortnight off because of sickness and illness, and by God, a child entering daycare screws you up. But baby K is worth every minute, even if it is tiring sometimes. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. I wanted to again draw attention to my Discord server, which you can get by typing !class. It sends you a message via the Streamlabs Twitch bot. That gives you a Discord link. You join our class, you hang out, you see all the lovely smut we send to our horny posting, and you see extra information about how we're playing Stardew Valley, and even my occasional rants about TTRPGs and memes. Lots of memes. So do check that out. It is a lot of fun, and also you'll get information on how to join our group, Stardew Valley server. Now, I just wanted to give you just a quick little taste as to what's going on there, okay? So if I turn on display capture, you'll see that here, I know I'm mostly invisible. Here is my server, and it's got details on how to join it, and there are currently 0 players and 9. But if I turn off auto mode, it says the host has returned, and you see Stardew Valley. Class farm analysis, oof, man. Crops ready, 15. Sounds like we need additional assistance. Maybe you're one of the people who wants to join us, download all of the mods, hang out with us, and see what's going on. If not, well, I guess you just get updates later. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a very happy week ahead. And please remember to tell the people you love that you love them very much. Good night, everyone.